According to our next guest, solving homicides in Boston remains a major problem. They say many of the city's homicides go unsolved, and grieving families and loved ones are left to suffer years, sometimes decades of anxiety and depression. Sadly, our guests today are here because they are women survivors of homicide. Mary Franklin is the founder of the Women's Movement for Homicide Survivors. She lost her husband, Melvin Franklin, who was murdered in 1996 as he was coming home from work to his young family. Teresa Martins, with us this morning, also lost her brother to homicide 4 years ago. Both murders remain unsolved. The City of Boston recognized homicide victims at a City Hall ceremony and flag-raising ceremony recently attended by Mayor Marty Walsh. Mary Franklin organized the event. Welcome to Urban Update, ladies. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
I can't say that I'm happy about the circumstances for which you are here, but perhaps we can shed a little light on this whole situation. Mary, let's start with you. You founded an organization expressly meant for survivors of homicides. Tell me why.
Yeah, as you said, I lost my husband Melvin in 1996 of October. Just a senseless murder, like so many other murders in inner cities. And you know, I just found that after so many years, Melvin's murder not being solved, it didn't sit well with me. You know, I just couldn't believe it. So I thought of a way to start advocating for Melvin's murder, which would also touch other women who have lost people to unsolved murders.
And just briefly, what were the circumstances surrounding your husband's murder?
Pretty much Mel was coming home from work that night. He did something he never did. He didn't drive his car to work. He took public transportation home. He was about maybe 20 yards away from our home, and there was a robbery in progress. Mel interrupted the robbery, his presence did, and the first victim got away, and Mel became the victim.
Did you have young children at the time?
Yes, we did. 3 children.
It's terrible. Teresa Martins, now you lost a brother to homicide 4 years ago, correct?
It's 5 years.
5 years ago. Now, did you ever think it would take this long to find justice for him and your family, because it's still unsolved, correct?
Correct. No, I honestly thought that when my brother died that it was something that was going to get solved, if not within a year, like close to it. Just because at the time that it did happen, there was people around him, and people that claimed they saw what happened and called the police. So. And it also happened across a park where there was lots of people. It was summertime. It was around 8 o'clock, I believe.
And what were the circumstances?
So from what I know is my brother was over a friend's house. He was sitting on the steps along, I guess it was other people sitting on the steps too. And they came from sideways and approached my brother and started shooting, and somebody else got shot, but my brother was the one that didn't survive the shooting. So, and I know that friends did see, so I don't understand why it's not solved. So. And
you're holding the picture of your brother,
right.
And we haven't even mentioned your brother's name.
My brother's name is David Martins, and David was 30 when he got murdered, and he had just had his birthday in July, and he got killed August 12th.
Mary, you're also looking to hold a remembrance every October 15th, is that correct?
Yes, yes. We just held one last Thursday, October 15th, and we are looking to every year raising a flag of awareness. What we did this year, we had families come who are suffering and grieving from unsolved homicides. The mayor was there, the police commissioner, clergy, and just others. And we came together to bring awareness around this issue that it seems like no one is addressing. I mean, these unsolved murders haven't just appeared. These murders have been here for years. I mean, I have statistics from 40 years of murders that haven't been solved. So we have to...
And how many? What is it, by your count?
It's over 900.
Over 900?
And this is Roxbury, Dorchester, and Mattapan, and these victims are Black, people of and other people of color, mostly males. And it just does not make sense.
Teresa, talk to me about the emotions that people experience as they wait for justice, the emotions that you went through and are going through.
It's an emotion that you will go through for the rest of your life. Like, my whole family dynamic has changed tremendously. My whole family's been affected by this greatly. You know, I suffer from depression, anxiety, so does my sister ever since this happened, my mother, my dad. Everybody's been impacted emotionally, physically. And it's just ongoing, because until I find out who's done this to my brother, I don't think I'm going to have any type of closure at all.
Mary, you founded an organization for these purposes, but you also recently felt the need to run for public office. I mean, can you tell me what office and why you felt that need to run?
Right. I am looking to run for mayor of the city of Boston. And my platform is simple. It is public safety, education, and jobs. You know, I believe that if you can make a community and communities safe, then you can make the community happy. And if the community's happy and safe, you can have a better city. So we have to look at our Boston Police Department. We have to look at public safety, fix our school system. Our school system is in shambles, and we have to look at it, and we have to fix it, and we have to find jobs for people who are unemployed that want to work.
Teresa, I'll let you have the last word here. Where can people go to get help if they're grieving over a loved one or someone they've lost to murder? Is there any kind of outlet for them?
You know, until I found women survivors of homicide, there really was nowhere for me to go. I just basically, I suffered in silence, so did the rest of my family. And I can honestly say that this movement helps me connect with other women that are going through the same thing, and we can help and support each other.
Okay. Teresa Martins and Mary Franklin, thanks for coming in, and my condolences. And you know, my hopes that someday the murders of your loved ones will in fact be solved.
Thank
you.
Good luck in that.
Thank you. We appreciate
you so
it.
much.
All right, after the break, celebrating a change of seasons with Church in Dorchester, giving the city a big reason to come together. The details right here on